Hi, I'm Elle McCann from Curious Themes Web Development Studio in Nashville, Tennessee, and in this video tutorial we are going to go through how to edit your product image size in the back end of Shopify. So I'm in the back end of Shopify now, and I am just under a product page. So I was under products, all products, and then I selected my product that I wanted to edit from that list. So to edit the product image, what we're wanting to do is we're wanting to make sure that they're all the same size so that they line up correctly. So if we go to the front end of the site, we can see here all of the dress watches. This is the one that we're editing, but they're all aligned really nicely. I see so many times in online stores where the products are all over the place. You have a smaller one that's very horizontal and next to one that's really vertical, and it really makes your eye jump around a bunch, as well as it looks really misaligned, especially with the product titles and price. So by editing the sizing, we're able to keep them all the same and so that they line up really nicely. So let's go back to the back end of our Shopify store. So to edit the image, we're just going to hover over the image that you want to edit. So you could do this for any of the images that you already have uploaded into Shopify. And if you haven't added any yet, you can just hit this Add Images and select it from your computer. So we'll hover over this and we will just hit this pencil icon. So you have a few different options that you can do. The most popular ones are definitely going to be the crop and resize. So we'll go into those first and then touch a little bit on what the other options are. So for the crop, we'll select this. There's different preset crop styles, which are your presets with Shopify. So we want to make sure that it's all the same kind of square size. So we can come here. So here's the original size. We could click in a square size. However, this one's already done, so we'll click on this 480 by 480 to see how it edits. So by doing this, you're resizing and you're keeping this box, which is really nice. You could also choose to make it a custom size. So you could click here, and if you had a custom size that you wanted all of the images to be, let's say it was 400 by 300, you could go in and type in your custom size and then hit lock dimensions. So now you're not able to really move it around outside of those dimensions, and you can come in and resize it, aligning the box where you want it to be. So we'll hit cancel out of here. You can also go in and resize the image. So this is really nice if you have an image that's really, really large. I would definitely stay under the 1,000 pixel size because anything over that's going to really delay your load time. So what you would just do if you wanted to, let's say you had a 2,000 pixel image, you could come in here. Oops, that's too much. And you could type in 800 and it would resize. And so you could just do it as small or as large as you wanted it to be. And then once you were done, you would just hit apply. And that's automatically resizing it for you. The other options are for stylizing the image itself. So we have this first one, which is enhance. And this is changing the overall styling of the site. So you can click in here and see how it's automatically editing based on the presets that you have. Although you can also go in, so we'll hit cancel, and you can go in and manually change the lighting and the color. So if we click on color now, so you can choose here the saturation and warmth. So if we take this warmth more over, you can see now that brown bar, here's the starting point. Now it's a lot browner, and then we get to a dark, almost purple brown. So with saturation, whenever we take it all the way down, now we have a black image. So you could mess around with this to edit your image so that it looks better. However, I do caution you to make sure it still looks like how the product's going to be whenever it arrives to you or to your customers, because you want to make sure that you're not deceiving anyone with the product images. So we'll just hit cancel. You can also go in and change the lighting just like how we did on the others. So we can heighten up the contrast or lower the contrast. And the last areas that you can do are orientation. So if your image came in and it was the wrong way, you can come in here and rotate that however you need it to be, as well as mirror it if you needed to flip the image. So that definitely looks weird being a watch. So we'll just hit cancel. And then the last two options are to actually edit the image in terms of putting effects on it. So you could come in and hit this draw, and you can come in and erase something, or you could add in a color and then write on the image itself. However, that's not something that's done very often. You can, though, go in, let's say you have different styles that you want to do, and you want to actually put the text in there of what the style is. So we could go in and hit text, and you could choose which font you want it to be. And then move this around. So you could put the description of however you want that displayed, as well as change the color. So we can change this to a blue. And then add in additional text boxes and move them around. So this would be great if you did want to show more information about, brown band, because you also have a black. However, it's not used as often. So we'll hit remove and cancel. And so once you've gone in and made all of your changes that you would want to make, you would just hit save, and that would save all of your changes to your photo. So this is a nice way if you don't have any kind of photo editing software like Adobe Photoshop to upload your image and then edit it without having to, download the image again, edit it, and try again. You can all do it right within Shopify, so that way your images are nice and consistent. I hope you found this video tutorial helpful, and make sure to subscribe to get more weekly videos about Shopify and how to market your online store.